today we're going to get all Mexican in the kitchen with Old El Paso, and we're going to hopefully show you that tacos have got a little bit more to them than just, mince, lettuce, tomato. Okay, the recipe I'm going to be cooking this week is actually from Ianthe Mendez, who's this week's winner of the Old El Paso Share Your Recipe competition. Well done, Ianthe. You're going to get a $400 Old El Paso hamper sent to you very soon, so congratulations. Today we're going to be making chili fish tacos with some guacamole. So what we're going to need is about 500 grams of any white fish. We're going to be using ling today. We need 1 onion, which we're going to dice up, a tomato, which we're going to dice up as well, a couple of cloves of crushed garlic. We need a jar of Old El Paso jalapenos. We're going to use about 3 of them, but we're also going to use some of the vinegar. We're ready to go here. We've got our onions chopped, we've got our garlic, we've got our tomato, we've got our jalapeno, but there's something missing. And you know what it is? It's stuff from the Old El Paso soft taco kit. So let's get this bad boy open and see what's in here. Awesome. So we're going to be using these a bit later on. These are our soft tacos. And we've got a little bit of taco seasoning here and a little bit of taco sauce. So we'll make use of all of these in the dish today. What we're going to do to start with is we're going to basically sweat off the onions and the garlic. Now, when you're doing this, don't put it at a high heat because you don't want to brown everything straight away. You want to actually get the heat to penetrate it and for it to soften up. So we're going to need a little bit of oil. Drizzle that in the pan like that. Add our onions and our garlic. There we go. Just get them all in like that. Now, as I said, I don't want this on a really high heat, simply because, I don't want to cook them too quickly and, burn them before we add anything else, because there's still about 5-6 minutes worth of cooking to go. Give it a little stir. Okay, so now this is cooking away. We're going to get our jalapeno peppers that have been pickled in some vinegar. We're going to add also some diced tomato. Give these a little bit of a stir. And I think it's maybe time to add a little bit of the taco seasoning. Now, as I said before, when you get the Old El Paso soft taco kit, it comes with a taco sauce, it comes with taco seasoning as well. And this has got all the great flavors, cumin, tomato, all those things that really bring out Mexican food. So if you want a really authentic flavor, the taco seasoning is fantastic. A little bit of this in there now. You can smell it already, that's just wonderful smell. Have a little bit of a mix up. It hasn't got a lot of liquid in there. As you can see, the spices straight away, they're coating the onions, everything like that. They smell great. But I think we might need a little bit of liquid. Now, these are great. These are the jalapenos. Why don't we get just a little bit of the pickling liquid from the jalapenos and put that in there as well. There you go. A couple of tablespoons of that. Give it a bit of a mix. Drop your temperature down. Okay, so our temperature's on low, our onions have been sauteed, we've added the tomato, we've added the garlic, we've added the taco seasoning, and we've also added our sliced jalapenos. So we've got a great little flavour base here for our fish. I think there's only one thing missing, and that is the fish. Let's put it in now. Okay, so we've got our diced ling here, and we're basically just going to add these to the pan. Got a low temperature. Now make sure the temperature's low because fish doesn't take long to cook, and there's nothing worse than overcooked fish. You want it to be wonderful and moist and just flake apart, and it's going to be fantastic for that wonderful soft taco. Okay, so our fish is cooking away. We've got to cook this fish for about 5 minutes. So why don't we clean up here and make a quick guacamole while we're doing this. Now the guacamole, I want you to check this off your shopping list right now. We need 1 avocado. We need 1/4 of a Spanish onion. I think a little bit of salsa from the Old El Paso soft taco kit would be fantastic. 1/2 cup or so of coriander and a squeeze of fresh lime. Perfect. Let's put a little bit of salt in there now. Now, not too much. Don't want to overpower. But I think you've missed one little thing. I want to put a little bit of cracked pepper in there as well. So just not too much, but just a little bit over the top. And that's good to go. Okay, our guacamole's ready. Our fish has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. I've got these wonderful soft tacos. We're going to use these now to finish off the dish. So just cut these up really quickly, open them up. Now, you can heat these in the oven, put them in some aluminium foil. It takes about 10 minutes, or the microwave if you want, a bit of a speedy process. It's about 1 minute in the microwave, but if you put the aluminium foil on, I think you're going to be in a bit of trouble. We're going to pan fry these bad boys today, so let me get to it right now. You know, this is basically, it's a dough recipe, so if you overcook these things, they're going to get tough. You just want to heat them through, they become wonderful and soft. And basically, just put them on here. Now, I don't recommend you use your hands in the pan like I just did, but you know, I'm a professional idiot, so I'm allowed to do that. The tacos only need about 45 seconds per side, so you know, don't leave them on for too long. I really can't stress this enough, and I've done this so many times. When I was learning how to cook Mexican food, I really didn't understand that, and I ended up with really hard things. But look, these things, they're great, they're really simple, and you can just do them quickly in the pan. They taste fantastic. And just like that, we're done. We've got our tacos ready to go, so let's move them over here and get our food all prepared. And bring over our fish. Ooh, this has been cooking for 5 minutes. Now, don't cook it any longer than 5 minutes because it's going to be overcooked. Let's have a look at it right now. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. Perfect, perfect. What a great recipe. I love this recipe. This is great. Okay, we've got our fish ready to go. I think it's time to serve this. First thing we need is a little bit of fish in there. I'm just going to put this in like this. Now, I'd think, don't be shy about being generous with this fish. This is just fantastic. Perfect. Excellent. So a bit of fish in there. Great. A little bit of guacamole. And I think, just to finish it off, a little bit of fresh coriander in there is going to taste fantastic. Look, really, really simply. You don't have to be too complex with this bad boy. Just roll them up. Okay, so we're done. This is Ianthi Mendez's special recipe of chili fish tacos with guacamole. Old El Paso, with Mexican food made easy at home. Rock on and ole!